Hello, everybody. Welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot. This is going to be the daily collective message for January the 14th. Keep in mind, timing and energy, it is fluid. This reading could play out today or over the next several days. This reading may or may not be for you, so please only take with you the messages that resonate. Leave behind the rest. This reading is not sign specific, although I will call out any zodiac signs throughout the reading. If you have not already done so, do feel free to hit that subscribe button below to join the channel. And let's jump in, guys, and see what kind of a message needs to come through today for the collective. We are day one into Mercury retrograde. We've been feeling this pre-shadow energy for a couple of weeks, so I feel a lot really is shifting drastically in the energies today. 14 is also a karmic debt number linked to freedom, change. I think something is about to intensify when it comes to a circumstance that is needing to be addressed, that I feel might be keeping somebody from living their soul's purpose. So I feel somebody is awakening to their purpose this lifetime and really being pushed by the universe, by these cosmic energies to embrace this purpose and to demonstrate compassion. Maybe there is a situation needing to come to a close that's becoming quite intense, quite triggering. So let's see what else needs to come through for the collective when it comes to these energies today. What do we need to be aware of? Purge and cleanse, definitely something leaving your life. Negative circumstances, negative people, places, and things. I think this retrograde is coming in with a vengeance in order to get many of us to break these chains. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. I know the signs and the syncs have been coming through loud and clear from my own journey recently. So I do feel a lot of universal higher thought communication coming in with the shift today. So pay attention to the numbers. Pay attention to any symbols, anything out in nature. When it comes to birds, really pay attention and heed that deeper meaning that it's bringing forward, because I kind of feel a lot is being purged and cleansed. I talked about that in the reading last night. These energies really are breaking down and dismantling anything that can no longer remain when it comes to us stepping into our purpose, stepping into our karmic pathway, our fated destinies. So I think a lot of negative people and behaviors are coming up to be addressed in order to learn a lesson, to purge whatever's not working once and for all in order to really find your true soul tribe. So we really are in this portal of releasing anybody or anything that's been depleting us, draining our energy, keeping us stagnant, really keeping us from living to our fullest potential. So I think this divide energy when it comes to seeking out friendships, I love you too, Peanut, and romantic partnerships that are going to contribute to your growth. So you might want to spend some time alone. I think there's going to be a roadblock, a challenge to overcome, and you're going to need to understand the lesson that is being presented. I think you might need to protect your energies today. I think somebody here is really needing to seek an alternative pathway. I think solutions are going to come from this obstruction, but I think this roadblock is put in place to kind of redirect you. And, you know, I always hear the guides say God's rejection is your protection. So anything leaving your life right now really is for your highest good. So embrace this liberation, this freedom that is coming forward. There's that awakening, that self-actualization aha moment when it comes to your fullest potential, when it comes to understanding a very powerful lesson, a major life lesson I feel being learned. And, you know, going forward, taking the lesson, using it to your advantage, and finding that core strength to move in a new direction, to really break any chains of addictive behaviors, addictive relationship patterns, any like restrictive energies, any controlling energies, and releasing those impediments and choosing the pathway of freedom. Because I feel this huge awakening when it comes to the light workers within the spiritual community, really stepping into their power, really stepping into their healing mission on earth when it comes to helping humanity rediscover these lost parts of themselves. So I think get ready to peel back some layers, maybe some layers of self, some layers when it comes to a situationship that maybe you've had the veil on your eyes. I think a rediscovery and this deep seeking energy for deeper meaning in your life. So I think the energy is going to be a little bit challenging, to be honest. You might have to be tested in the energy, triggered testing, in order to finally see, without those rose-colored glasses, what's still needing to leave your life, what elements can no longer remain for you to step into this new timeline, these new higher vibrations. But we will see what else needs to come through with the shamanic healing deck. Forgiveness is in focus. Forgiveness is needed. So that's a big message that's been coming out a lot too. In order for that reunion, I do feel a reunion of souls is on the horizon. You're really going to need to honor your energy, flow through any emotions that are surfacing. We're like inching very close to that Capricorn full moon energy. Well, it's going to be a Cancer full moon in Capricorn season. So I think a lot of repressed emotions coming to the surface where somebody might have hurt you in the past, or where you've hurt somebody in the past, seeking that forgiveness, wanting to make amends, and in order to have that reunion energy. So honor the energies, honor your emotions that are coming through, because I feel forgiveness is going to be needed when it comes to a circumstance that is needing to be addressed. And I think the energy is intensifying in order for that closure to finally be reached, is kind of what I'm feeling. So I think, like I said, honor that energy. Those cards really wanted to come out. So I feel a reunion with a loved one is on the horizon, whether this is a family member, a long lost love, a reunion of a soulmate. We have many, many soulmates, not always romantic, but it very well could be a romantic partnership. But this beautiful reunion energy, maybe somebody's going to need to extend that olive branch, maybe send a message in order to restore some roots. I feel get ready to be uprooted, because the energy really is pushing us all to learn these lessons, to step into maybe being that teacher. So I think it is all good. You are going to have to utilize your discernment. So listen to that intuition. Listen to that feminine inner intuition. I feel a lot clearing when it comes to some creative blocks. And I feel self-love really is going to allow you to strip these illusions. I think somebody here is really learning to mother themselves. I feel as all of these illusions are shattering and being lifted, it is creating a huge emotional release. And as we release all of these blockages, all of these emotional blockages on our heart, it's allowing us to bring in that new beginning. So honor the sacred space within the energies today. Honor that quiet introspection that is needed in order for that clarity to come forward, because there's a lot being stripped in the energies, and you're really going to have to use your discernment. I feel major lessons being learned. There's quite possibly a soul connection here when it comes to some spiritual teaching. I do feel the roots run very deep, which also means the family lineage karma likely runs very deep too, when it comes to some deeply embedded trauma and some deeply embedded patterns that are needing to be addressed. And my throat is starting to tickle. So I think there's a need to have a heart-to-heart conversation. Maybe there's a connection here where the two of you haven't really spoken openly and honestly in a very long time. And there is a need to have that open-hearted conversation. I think there has been a period of separation, and maybe that heart-to-heart conversation is needed in order to finally embrace forgiveness. Forgiving and learning really is a big thing coming up too. So as you heal and release the past through releasing these repressed emotions, it allows you to experience more love in the present moment. So I think get ready to have that heart-to-heart conversation. Mercury retrograde is all about having those tough conversations, putting it all out on the table, really communicating when it comes to a redo, a replay. So I think there's this evaluation when it comes to maybe somebody expressing some love. making a romantic gesture in order to have a reunion. I think somebody really is contemplating if this great love is worth taking that risk. And I think maybe children have been a factor. Maybe children have been hurt during this separation. And I think maybe that's really been something that has held somebody back from expressing their love. But I think you're being asked to just lean into that faith, trust in the higher guidance. I do feel this situation likely will lead to a committed partnership, a wedding. Maybe somebody here is in separation, thinking you are going to go through a divorce, and maybe there's going to be that heart-to-heart conversation in order to restore some balance. But I feel a deep past life connection is in focus. I do think you've known each other before, whether you've met this person this life or not. I think the karmic ties run very deep. I do feel a lot of deep emotion here. I feel a lot of loyalty. And I feel maybe this is the connection that makes you feel alive and really triggers your childlike innocence to come through. Either way, I feel ascending any challenges, ascending any troubles, and really stepping into a higher level of commitment. So I feel a lot of romantic feelings are coming to the surface in the energies today. And you are encouraged to make that effort, to put in the work, because I feel if you fear coming forward with that apology, likely during this retrograde, it will be received in high regard. So I think work through any fear-based energies, tap into the present moment, and I do feel this separation energy is coming to an end. But we will see what else needs to come through with the beautiful creatures deck. So we do get the Judgment. So that's a reconciliation. Maybe somebody coming to face that final judgment, fear of judgment. I think asking for a new opportunity to maybe paint a new story, to rewrite a story that may be turned sour. Because somebody here, I think, wants a brand new beginning. The energy really is magnifying some forward motion in order to complete a major karmic cycle. So we will see what needs to come through when it comes to these energies today. Temptation. So I think addressing any addictive behaviors, moderation is going to be key. I don't suggest overindulging in some low-grade, lustful, instant gratification desires today. I do feel introspection is what is called for in order to restore that cosmic intelligence. So I feel this energy of tapping into beyond the veil, especially with that Aquarian. It's very high vibration energy. So maybe tapping into beyond the veil, some spiritual curiosity. Big changes are on the horizon, leading towards abundance, leading towards manifesting that solid foundation. So I think moderation is what's going to allow somebody to master their inner magician skills, their manifesting skills. I do feel a lot of guidance from the higher realms, from your angelic team, helping you to break free from any addictive patterns. And then we get this Virgo energy. So we do get Sag, Gemini, Virgo coming through. So I do think a lot of truth needs to be spoken. A lot of truth needs to be accepted in order for this illusion to be lifted, the veil to be lifted, in order to embrace these big changes. I feel profound transformation, tapping into these unlimited cosmic universal energies today. But we will see what is being evaluated. There's that fear of judgment, maybe fear of not being accepted, maybe fear because in the past, maybe somebody walked away and that was a big mistake. I think somebody here is looking at some failure as an opportunity for growth, to learn a major lesson. And I think this fear really is testing somebody to embrace the energy of love. Maybe somebody fears being emotionally vulnerable, facing that final judgment call. But I do think something from the past is coming back around. And if there's unresolved karma from the past, I think it is creating a lot of challenges in the energy. So what else do we need to be aware of when it comes to what is being evaluated? Honesty, there's that truth needing to be spoken. So I feel somebody getting ready to express some truth. I feel somebody's been all alone. I feel this like 5 of Cups energy, grieving, prolonged grieving. And if they're with somebody, I think they still feel all alone, surrounded by a bunch of people, but feeling all alone. And maybe there's a need to speak up. Maybe there's a need to get honest with yourself and honest with those around you in order to restore a sense of balance. I think gratitude for the lesson that is being presented. Maybe somebody's been very, very patient when it comes to something coming back around from the past. But I think there is a major ending here in order for a new beginning to commence. And I think somebody is sifting through a lot of past regret and remorse with that loneliness. Really trying to learn a valuable lesson. So I think everything is happening in divine order when it comes to this message today. You can never change the past, but I think harboring resentment really is creating a lot of blocks when it comes to manifesting abundance in your life. It's really blocking the flow of love that's trying to come in. I think needlessly worrying about acceptance. I feel no matter what, you can never change the outcome. So I think somebody getting ready to seek forgiveness, no matter what the outcome is. So get ready for some communication. But let's see what else needs to come through with the tea leaf deck. We'll see what other energies need to come through with the tea leaf deck when it comes to this message today. I think a new creative spark, a brand new fresh beginning is around the corner. And I feel if you've been extremely stubborn or dealing with somebody extremely stubborn, dealing with an ass, unwilling to change, I think they are about to get a wake-up call because whatever's been hidden is coming to light. Secrets are coming to light. Something is being illuminated in order for a brand new start to begin. So get ready. I think honor and respect is coming to somebody here. I do feel a reunion of souls. And maybe there's been unclear thinking, muddled thinking, but I think this retrograde really is going to provide an opportunity for maybe a new job. Maybe somebody is reevaluating their career path. And I think successfully overcoming any challenges in the energy today. So I think money is waiting to be found. So I do feel a shocking turn of events. Maybe somebody is going to come forward with an offer. Flowers to me always indicate a romantic gesture. I think somebody is seeking happiness. I think a lot of spiritual and material wealth is coming as somebody kind of embraces this pathway of spiritual growth. So we will see what needs to come through with the tarot when it comes to this message today. I think a brand new day is dawning, and all you need to do is release that bitterness and offer some forgiveness. Page of Pentacles, brand new opportunity, clean slate, fresh new beginning. You know, maybe it will start out small. Maybe somebody's going to really have to do the work when it comes to starting brand new, starting from scratch. But I kind of feel there's that withholding. I think there's resistance to this brand new beginning. Whether somebody is holding back their emotions, you know, being greedy with their money. I feel this resistance. And then we get this beautiful Queen of Cups. Ah, beautiful, babe. We get this beautiful Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We get this King of Swords, the central energy, speaking up. Maybe it's time for somebody to speak up, to honor their truth. I think somebody's been thinking long and hard about what they're going to say when it comes to coming forward with a stable offer. The Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady, puts in the hard work, willing to do the work, is very loyal. And I think there's that brand new beginning coming through with the Fool. So I do see, like I said, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And we're just going to take that one there. Eight of Swords, definitely breaking free from an old mindset. That kind of threw me off. I think get ready for a major turn of events. I feel things might get messy. I feel maybe somebody's getting ready to protect their energy, ready for a fight. They're going to do whatever it takes for a brand new beginning. I feel there is somebody going through some major heart healing, a masculine energy, healing from some betrayal. Maybe this masculine betrayed somebody in the past and they've been harboring resentment, but I feel a connection forever intertwined through the heart chakra. And I feel a masculine getting ready to accept defeat, to maybe protect his energy and do whatever it takes to come in for that successful new beginning. I think somebody's been withholding communication. I don't know that you're going to see this coming, but I do feel the breaking free from restrictions, and that's interesting. We get the Two of Swords, blocks, victory over these blocks, being able to manifest some truth. So yeah, I think get ready for some revelation when it comes to some repressed bitterness, when it comes to where you're still needing to offer forgiveness in order to call in that deep spiritual union. So I kind of feel Gemini energy here. Gemini is coming through very strong with the Magician, the Lovers, and we got the King and Queen of Swords. So I feel two people that aren't talking, two people that might have their backs turned to one another, maybe two very, very stubborn people here. I'm not going to say something first if he's not going to say something first. But I kind of feel maybe somebody's been dealing with a Queen of Cups energy. And maybe this Queen of Cups and this King of Swords need to have a heart-to-heart conversation. Maybe it's not working. Somebody here has been holding on to something that they need to let go of with that Four of Pentacles. Somebody here has been blocking progression forward with that Two of Swords. I feel this King of Swords really is the central energy. He's really thinking about breaking free from an old mindset, maybe starting new, but still holding on to something that is needing to be released with that Eight of Pentacles. So I feel there's a masculine here really thinking about what it is that I want to put the work into when it comes to a foundation, maybe holding on to a foundation that is needing to be released. There is an opportunity for a clean slate here, a brand new beginning. I feel maybe this Queen of Cups knows it's time to go in a new direction too. Maybe somebody needs to take that leap of faith to break free from an old addictive pattern, an old mindset. I think maybe at one point in time, this worked. Beautiful. But I kind of feel two people that are just very disconnected from one another. Somebody here learning a valuable lesson, maybe about overgiving, codependency. And I feel a masculine here learning a valuable lesson when it comes to truth. Because I feel he is not talking to his true soulmate. And there is a need to take a leap of faith. And I think there's fear because you can't really see the pathway forward. And that's what it means to do, to take a leap of faith. You got to break free from that mindset and trust that although you don't see the pathway forward clearly, once you take that leap of faith, you will be shown the next step to go. So I feel although there's blocks, and you're not sure where you're going, it is leading to victory and success. There's a golden opportunity here. I feel roots will grow very deep. An opportunity to grow something very abundant, something that you can take to the bank, a gift from the universe for trusting and taking that leap of faith. But you have to master shedding the old to bring in the new with that Magician. You're going to need to be willing to shed all of these aspects and elements of your life that are no longer working, purge and cleanse in order to embrace this newfound manifesting energy. And I think truth does need to be spoken. Maybe there's going to be a fast turn of events with the Knight of Wands. I think fast forward movement. But I would like to know what this Four of Pentacles is about. Four of Swords, Ace of Wands, Five of Pentacles. So maybe there's money struggles. Maybe somebody fears not having enough if they leave a foundation. I think maybe somebody's been holding on to a foundation in order to go through a period of grieving and healing. I think somebody here is feeling emotionally bankrupt wherever they're at, feeling all alone. Like I said, surrounded by a bunch of people, but feeling all alone. And I feel, there is a brand new beginning here, but there is a need to heal. I feel a connection from the past with the Six of Cups. A spiritual connection where I think it reminds you of some childhood energy. I do think it was wish fulfillment. Maybe somebody walked away from this wish fulfillment in the past, ghosted somebody, and now they're feeling that deep remorse and regret on their heart for holding back communication. I think there's somebody here living the finer life, enjoying life, really abundant, just happy, following their intuition, quite possibly, quite well financially, really heart-centered. So I feel this is really triggering the closing of a cycle and some balance to be restored. But what is this? Queen of Cups, King of Swords, please? A Tower. Yeah, there's a false belief pattern there. We get the King of Cups, too. So I kind of feel get ready for a false foundation to crumble. In order for somebody to, you know, go towards something that's going to be more fulfilling. So I do feel there's a masculine that's really been internalizing a lot of these emotions, a lot of this regret on their heart. And there's about to be a shift, because I feel this awakening when it comes to your purpose, when it comes to finding your tribe, your true soul family, really ascending the ladder. And I think there's been a struggle. There's been a power struggle. There's something here addictive needing to be addressed, whether this is extreme codependencies, alcohol abuse, drug abuse, sex addictions. It really is time to lay down a burden of toxicity, codependency, and unhealthy attachments. So stepping into that higher level of commitment, ascending into, you know, committed partnerships where you will be able to work together. So I think there's a green light when it comes to breaking down a false belief, breaking down a foundation that's no longer working. I think there's two people here that are going through a separation in order for a new beginning to commence. So Knight of Pentacles, Temperance, Chariot, Ace of Cups, going in a new direction, a brand new beginning in love, a heart chakra awakening. When it comes to these imbalances, Sagittarius energy, that's that 14. Quickly going in a new direction, gathering your strength, finding your determination, your drive to break free from something toxic in order to go towards something heart-centered, a brand new beginning in love. Cancer energy coming through. We do have, always feel Scorpio with that Tower energy, Mars energy. Mars is in Sagittarius right now. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and then we get all of the fixed signs. So I think it really is time for something to come full circle, for a major lesson to be learned, maybe about loyalty, reciprocity, and commitment. I think somebody's feeling like a lone wolf in the energy, a lot of wisdom. This is an older masculine energy, I feel, getting ready to take that first step in a new direction. So tell me more about this Queen of Swords, please. Yeah, that's that Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, the Moon. I feel there's fear about coming forward. We have a feminine here who knows her worth, knows her value. She's grounded, she's stable, she's in her authenticity. She is living a good life. She's likely a business owner or somebody that, you know, is very well respected within the community. Likely, you know, stable, grounded, committed. And I think maybe there's fear, ego fears about coming forward with that apology for a committed partnership. So there's that internal struggle. You know, fall back into that south node of your comfort zone, those repeated patterns, or release the burden and step into healing and wish fulfillment is kind of what I feel coming through in the energies today. So you very well could be dealing with a Pisces. Give me a second, guys. Oh no, did your hair get caught? There you go, Cookie. My daughter got her hair caught on one of her toys, my dear. So I kind of feel this etheric thread connecting two soulmates, and I feel somebody's really struggled with some negative attachment issues, some codependencies, addictive behaviors, could be dealing with a Capricorn, but I feel getting ready to lay down a long-standing burden because there is love here. I think this hurts. I think this has been a very painful separation. And I think the time is now for this death, this rebirth, this transformation, and for somebody to walk away from a very dissatisfying situation, to honor the spiritual path, because the fates are saying the time is now to take that risk, to take that leap of faith and trust in the void, trust in the unknown, and, you know, walk away from everything dissatisfying. So what is this Lovers, Three of Swords, please? Get ready for some communication. I think there's been a lack of decision, chronic indecision. Somebody's getting ready to make a decision. Twos are all about crossroads. Somebody is getting ready to send a message. I think a light bulb moment when it comes to reigniting some passion. So get ready to receive a lot of passionate communication back and forth, because I think better times are around the corner after this major realignment. Oh, I can't get it out, honey. You're going to have to wait a minute, okay? I'm almost done. Sorry, guys. Let's get a couple divine doorway messages. See what other energies need to come through when it comes to this message today. begin now. Begin now. It really is time to draw down the veil, to draw down the moon, to see things in that light of truth. I feel there is something coming to a close with the sunset. It really is time to release all of these old cords, all of these old bridges that are needing to be burned. And I think somebody is answering the call. Somebody is being called to come forward, clear any lies, clear any misunderstandings from the past in order to heal this pain. I think somebody is getting ready to awaken to this newfound energy. And I do feel good fortune is on somebody's side. So listen to your intuition. It's time to begin now. Begin now. You know, leave the baggage behind, learn the lesson, leave the baggage behind, and don't fear what's on the other side of that doorway, because I think the moment is now, and you have to begin now to answer that call. And all things that have been lost can be found again if you listen to the inner callings of your heart and spirit. So let's get a couple last closing messages with the crystal stone deck. When it comes to the energies today, I feel you're going to want to protect your energies, though. I kind of feel this serene energy needing to come through. I think somebody finally is developing that foresight and really getting a grip on this negative situation. So I feel a very synchronistic, supernatural, spiritual connection here. And there's been this pragmatic stagnancy. There's been this very unreasonable, stubborn energy refusing to learn something new. It's time to learn something new. I feel somebody's been missing the signs, really not paying attention, and there's a problem about to arise that will not be able to be solved through your logical thinking. It's going to have to be felt through the heart. So I feel get ready for the lid to be blown off something in order for that heart-to-heart conversation, because I think somebody's not going to see this tower coming. It's going to come in like lightning speed. And it's really going to turn on the light for somebody. It's really going to bring in that awakening. So I think a lot of elevated thinking today when it comes to your dreams, when it comes to your future, when it comes to these repressed feelings. And I think in order to take that edge off, communication is going to be key in the energy. So I think somebody's getting ready to hit the pavement running and to come in and flip those scales in order to restore a sense of balance. So that's kind of what I got for a message today for the collective. I hope this resonated. If it did and you would like to book a personal reading, please feel free to check out the description box below, and I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.